feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank. I'm your host, Jason Hill, sitting here with my co-host, Roland Kidwell. He's the director at the FAU Adams Center for Entrepreneurship. If you missed any of this episode, you can check it out at the Boca Raton Shrimp Tank Podcast.com, as well as always on iTunes and now newly on iHeartRadio. So definitely check out these 30-plus episodes we've done here down in Boca. We get to learn from all these entrepreneurs about the do's and don'ts of running a successful business. Today, we're lucky. We got Heather Monahan sitting right here in the Shrimp Tank studio, and she talked to us about 45 minutes about, going from the corporate world over to becoming an entrepreneur and launching her book that you see right here, Confidence Creator, and all the, amazing things that she's accomplished this past year and jumping into that world. So, Heather Monahan, tell us a little bit about your past year and all the different things that you've done, being a speaker and everything else.
It's been crazy. Leaving corporate America, I was pushed out. I was fired. And when I first got fired, I had no idea what I wanted to do or what I was going to do. And the most important thing I did was I reached out for help on social media, and I let everyone know that I was hurting and that getting fired was terrible. And that really started a chain of events that began occurring that ultimately brought me to writing my first book, Confidence Creator. And when that hit #1 on Amazon, I trumped Trump for business biographies. And that's when the Harry Walker Speaker Agency reached out to me and they picked me up, which I had no idea was going to happen. And there's been countless occurrences since then that have just blown me away. And it's really all about showing up as yourself and stepping into your passion and shining your light. And it's been a wild ride, to say the least.
Roland, what were your thoughts of today's episode?
I think it was really interesting how Heather talked about how she developed her brand. She became an entrepreneur by necessity. She was faced with some tough issues and was able to rebound from those. It's a pretty inspiring story, some great questions and some great answers. I'd encourage everybody to have a look at listen to the podcast. Tell us a little bit, Heather, about the most important lesson that I would get from reading your book.
So I'm glad you brought that up because a lot of people, my hashtag is Boss in Heels. A lot of people think my book is just for women. Oh, no, it's not. And I actually have a story from a man who was in the aviation industry for 18 years, hated his job, made a ton of money, but after he read my book, decided he wanted to follow his passion, leave corporate America, and he jumped and went into stand-up comedy. And I hear from him all the time on my DM on Instagram. He keeps me updated on his shows and how excited he is and living a life of passion. So, for anyone, man or woman, you're going to learn tips and tricks to build confidence in any moment and get inspired to make some positive change in your life and start pursuing your potential.
Well, thanks again for coming out to the Shrimp Tank today. We loved having you on as a guest. For audience listening, how can they get in touch with you? They want to buy your book, or they just want to maybe hire you as a speaker, or just start following you on LinkedIn, let's say. What's the best place?
So my book, Confidence Creator, is on Amazon. I narrate the Audible. It's amazing. You will love the book. Please check it out. I am at Heather Monahan on all social platforms. My website's heathermonahan.com, and I'm with the Harry Walker Speaker Agency if you're interested in hiring me to speak.
Well, great. Thanks for having us. Thanks for coming out to the show today. For everyone listening, catch us again at Tuesday at 4 p.m. Take care.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big